This is PASC'25, highlights from the mini symposium. Alfio Lazzaro, you were organizing a second edition of High Performance Computing meets Quantum Computing, PASC'25. So rather than, of course I want to know what was your symposium about, but I also would like to know what is the difference with the first edition?
Yes, thank you, Maria Grazia, for the question. So last year was introducing the topic. We think that it's very important to have a kind of regular venue, and we think that PASC is the best for that kind of discussions, where we can discuss from the high performance. Okay, first, I have to say why PASC, because I think it's pretty broad discussion, so it's not really focusing only on a topic. So they have large community around, just high performance computing, but all the other topics as well. So it's really nice venue where people can discuss many topics, let's say this way, and we believe that quantum computing, which is still discussing since a long time, 40 years of discussion, if we can make it, but we hope this will appear at some point. So now the question here is how we can use quantum computing in an existing high-performance computing. And this was the reason to have last year the first initial workshop, and after that workshop there was a lot of discussion, can we collaborate, can we have another edition of this workshop, and the hope is to have another edition next year, so that as a will be regular venue for people discussing this topic.
Well, the general feeling is that now quantum is coming anyway. I mean, also if you go to other conferences, it seems more and more close to actually being there. But do you have some key messages or highlights from the discussion of today?
Yes. So the thing is, at least for this edition, we had the people not really discussing quantum. I must say, I really want to have a set of people that they think how to include quantum in a real classical, let's say, world. So the 4 presentations were, okay, in my case, I was introducing the mini symposium and give an update versus the other last year presentation. The other 3 speakers were completely new, and they were introducing the topic, how they really think this machinery, okay, quantum computing, yes, it can be popular and so forth, but how they think they can be integrated. And we believe that this is really the case where we want to use quantum computing devices like an accelerator. So we think that it can be, okay, limited amount of resources, not like GPUs, but like old time where people were thinking, let's have an algorithm, think where we can use these devices and how we can speed up our execution. So the message was, okay, we have an idea that this device will come, no clear when, but we really want to understand how, let's say, be ready and how to get integrate in a current devices. Supercomputers.
Makes sense. But now you organized the first edition, you organized the second edition, and you already told us that you hope that you can organize a third edition. But what are the steps in between? Do you do anything in between the various workshops?
So the idea, correct.
Mini symposium.
So the idea will be to have an open call and try to ask the community, and again, I'm not targeting the quantum computing people, but really targeting the high-performance computing community, make a public call and try to get a feedback for the expression of interest to apply for the next edition of PASC. So it is not me to organize the mini symposium, it's truly the community. So, people that are interested to show what they are doing. And after this year mini symposium, at least I collected 3 people interested to present next year. So, which I think is a success because it's just after the mini symposium.
Okay.
But the thing will be open in October, so reconnect these people, make this kind of official call, let's say in this way, and then submit for the next proposal for the next edition.
Very good. So good luck for the third edition of the mini symposium, and thank you for joining us as usual, and thank you all.